Good morning, grade 2. Well, it's morning for me, maybe it's not for you. Today we're going to do some of this worksheet together and then you can finish it by yourself. So either write out some of the first questions or maybe you have it printed off for you. And we'll get started. If you need to pause the video while you get that started, that is totally okay. Okay, so again, we can see they've done the first question for us. So we have 2 plus 8 is 10. So we're going to put the 0 underneath because that's the ones column and the 1 goes to the top. 1 plus 5 is 6 and 6 plus 3 is 9. So that's how they got that answer. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. And I'm going to try to make sure I'm writing in the right spots here because it's a little tricky. I'm trying it with my tablet today. So the next question, we're starting with the ones column. So we're going to circle the ones column. And then we're going to do 6 plus 8. Can you tell me what 6 plus 8 is? If you said 14, you're right. So when we have 14, that's a 2-digit number. Remember, we always, or not always, but most of the time, the 1 goes to the top, if you have trouble remembering, and the 4 goes to the bottom. And then we're going to add up our 10 side, which has 3 numbers to add. So we're going to add 1 to the 3, which is 4, and 4 to 5 is 9. And we're going to move on to our next question. So if you're needing to write the numbers on the side like I've done at this question, if that helps you, you can do that. And if not, you don't have to. So on to our next question, we have 17 plus 35. So we're going to start by circling our ones column so we remember. And 7 plus 5 is 12. So the 2 goes underneath. I'm going to put the 1 in the box. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 2 plus 3 is 5. Great work. I'm going to change up my pen color just to keep it fun. Okay, the next one, 49 plus 48. So we're going to start on the ones column. Now 9 plus 8 are both really big numbers, but there's a trick. Did you know that? I always think in my head 9 is close to 10. It's only 1 away from 10. So 10 plus 8 would be 18. So 9 plus 8 has to be 1 less than that, so it's 17. And so that's why anything adding to a 9 is really easy for me if I use that strategy. Maybe you could try it too. So 17, so the 1 is the one that's going to go to the top. Oh, yellow's not a very good color. And the 7's going to go down here. And then we're going to add together our tens column. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. So 49 plus 48 equals 97. And we'll move on to the next question. Let's try pink. Okay, circling the ones column so we don't forget where to start. 2 plus 9. Again, you can use the same strategy I was just talking about with the 9s. We know that 10 plus 2 would be 12. So 9 plus 2 is 11. And I'm always starting with the bigger number because it's less to add on. You could have used counting on strategy too. If you started with the 9 and just counted on 2, that would be a strategy that would work. So 11, so it's a 1 for down here and a 1 for up here. And then look, we have 3 ones in the tens column. So if I add up 3 ones, it's going to be 3. So 12 plus 19 is 31. We'll do the next row together and then you can finish the bottom half by yourself. What pen color should I pick now? Let's try an orange. Okay, so circling our ones column. We have 6 plus 6, that's a doubles fact, so I know that it is 12. The 2 from the 12 goes down here, and the 1 from the 2 goes at the top. And then we're going to add up our tens column. 1 plus 4, you've got it, 5, and 5 plus 2 is 7. Remember, if it's tricky for you to remember 1 plus 4 and keep that in your head, you can put the 5 on the side to help you remember that you're adding 5 to 2. And guess what color I'm picking? See if you guess it right. Okay, circling the ones column. 4 plus 7. I know that 7 plus 3 makes 10. So if 7 plus 3 makes 10, 7 plus 4 must equal, you got it, 11. A 1 for each spot. So in our tens column then we have 1 plus 6 is 7, and 7 plus 1 is 8. So 64 plus 17 is 81. I haven't even done red yet, and it's my favorite color. Circling our ones column. 7 plus 3, that's a make 10 fact. So the 1 from the 10 goes at the top, and the 0 goes down here. Sometimes that one especially gets confusing for people, but if you just always remember that usually it'll be a 1 that goes to the top. In fact, almost always. And then we have the 10 side. 1 plus 7 is 8, and 8 plus 1 is 9. So 77 plus 13 is 90. Okay, this question I want you to do by yourself, so you can pause the video and then we'll check it together. So pause your video, and when you unpause me, I'll do the question. Okay, so if you've completed the question, let's check if you got it right. So hopefully you remember to circle the ones column first, then add the ones column together. 7 plus 5 is 12. The 2 goes down here. The 1 goes up here. 1 plus 6 is 7. And 7 plus 2 is 9. So 67 plus 25 is 92. Do one more that we'll check together. So pause me and do the next question, and I'll check it with you, and then you can complete the rest on your own. Okay, so if you've completed it now, you've circled the ones column. 7 plus 8 is 15. The 5 goes down here. The 1 goes up here. 1 plus 3 is 4. And 4 plus 2 is 6. So 37 plus 28 is 65. So you can complete the rest of the questions on your own now that we've practiced together, and see you tomorrow.